Whoa, welcome back to Let's Play the Complex as we do our, Ooh, no, okay, we don't want to erase our save data. As we do the, final episode. Yeah. Um, I don't know, I just... Resume is a weird thing to have be the start of the new playthrough, so to speak, But yeah, this time we'll be going through, oh god, it's been so long since I played, I can't remember her name, but the sick girl's route.
Hey, so I've done a full body cleanse on both of them. Space is sterile.
Did you get blood samples for Kensington's research project?
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, Dr. Wakefield.
So another drone.
Yeah, they dropped nerve agent on their apartment block. A woman was coming home from the shops. The boy was playing with a soccer ball.
What, you mean a football?
Hi. I'm Amy. You're...
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, Talo.
Are you gonna hurt me?
I'm team doctor. You got injured, but I'll have you back playing football very soon. Okay? Reese, I need to administer atropine.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to restock the vials.
Supply tent now! It's okay. Tell him, it's okay. Atropine injections worked on everyone I treated in Syria. Okay? You're alright. You're alright. What's your name?
Dima, we're not safe here. The Supreme Leader ordered this attack.
We're here to help you.
He's trying to kill us. Those of us who stand against him. Oh, tell me, will this chemical ruin my life? Doctor?
It's very serious. You're in the best possible hands, I promise.
Honesty. It's very nice to hear it for once. Thank you. I need to save my baby.
The supply tent's been depleted. There's only one vial left. What are you gonna do?
Make a decision.
Just for a change of pace, we'll save Talo this time. Get his little ending scene.
Talo, give me your arm. Talo, please. You have to trust me, okay? This will save your life. Reese, how do I save them both? Reese! Reese.
Man, you think those two are the only ones that work at that little encampment?
We stand on the precipice of history. I'm Dr. Amy Tennant, and I'm here on behalf of the visionary Natalie Kensington to inform you how your investments have made that possible. Firstly, we've been using your billions for the greater good. The Kensington Corporation's relationship with Kindar has flourished since the resolution of its civil war. Our teams have been working on development projects with some of the country's top scientists. Natalie has even developed an internship program for some of the country's brightest young minds. In fact, some of our Kindarian interns are here with us today.
Oh-wee! Is Kindar still a totalitarian state? Human rights violations and all that shit?
Kindar is at peace, but your concern is understandable. May I continue my presentation?
I'm just saying, it's bad PR for us to associate with Kensington if she's dealing with a dictator.
Well, as you've seen, that's simply not the case.
Why is there so much research happening out there? It's a fucking waste of our money and resources.
Kindar is a former British colony, and we're all here trying to help it recover. Seems like good philanthropic PR to me.
And it's a tax haven.
Go on.
That part gets me every time.
Now, the real reason you're here. The Kensington Complex. Our impenetrable HQ of laboratories built bespoke to Natalie's specifications by the world-renowned Parker Kaplany. Deep within the complex is Security Lab Alpha, a womb of scientific advancement. There, we have something remarkable in development. I'm sure all of your news feeds have told you that Gordon Grosvenor's expedition to Mars is becoming a reality. Yes, the first person to set foot on Mars will be British if we can hurdle this final obstacle together.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, rough night. Don't do drugs, Kay.
We can't fit a hospital on a 10-ton Mars lander. How do we get around this? Nanocells. Stem cells interwoven with nanotech. Once inside a host, they migrate to the site of injury. There, they regrow bone and generate extra blood to help catalyze the healing process. Tiny magic bullets.
What's your problem?
This is, of course, just a mock-up. The real nanocells are still in development and securely back at the complex, but once they're ready, we can begin regulated human trials. Having treated victims of chemical attacks all over the world, I know that nanocells could be miracle tech.
Amy, you're needed urgently.
Hang on. I have some serious concerns about this.
Likewise. Before my employer invests any more capital, she wants some answers.
Amy, it really can't wait.
Oh, let's go.
We need to get you to the car now. It's an emergency.
I have to go, but please stay and enjoy the wonderful hospitality. Let's go, Emily.
We need to get you on the scene immediately.
Scene? What happened?
It's already gone viral.
I'm ruling out food poisoning.
She has other alarming symptoms, we've been told. Naturally, everyone's crying terrorism.
A suicide bomber with a malfunctioning bioweapon?
We need to get her to the complex.
Okay, why is this our problem?
Because she's one of our interns.
Thank God you're here. This is beyond our remit.
Excellent quarantine work. I'll examine her back at the complex.
And we were waiting on your word before moving her. A single-person drone or ground ambulance.
The drone will get her there faster.
But it's more dangerous. If it crashes, then whatever's inside her, it gets out into the public.
It won't crash, it's Kensington tech. Use the drone, Amy.
And we know that we don't have to worry about it getting out in public.
Drone, don't fuck it up. So, what else do we know about her?
Nothing yet. Let's get back to the complex.
Busy. Space week.
Buddies of our renegade.
Well, the prospect of losing a friend in a strange country, I can empathise with that. Today we need all your field experience, Amy.
Time to roll back the years.
You can say that again.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nah.
It's been a while, Dr. Whitfield. You got here fast.
Well, there weren't any blood-vomiting ladies on my tube line. Reese Wakefield. Hug.
Let's walk and talk.
So, which legend fed the media that anthrax rumour?
I need to take this.
Was it her? So, do we have a name yet?
Clare Mahek, she's one of us.
Inside job.
Now, she must be acting alone. Why else would she take the tube?
Well, Uber doesn't offer a getaway car service yet, so... Look, if we consider the hysteria might actually be valid.
What, terrorism? I highly doubt it.
Perceptive as ever.
Hey, Amy, look. I promise I didn't know you still worked here. If I did, I would have...
Stayed away? Yeah, I'm sure.
Look.
Why are you skydiving? Or bungee jumping, or whatever it is that you were up to?
Because I'm passing through London. I checked my Twitter feed this morning, saw something I could help with. Plus, Kensington wants my expertise again.
Well, she already has my expertise.
I'm not disputing that, nor am I apologising for the skydiving. Guy's got to live.
And if you could come back and let me know your decisions. Okay, thank you.
You didn't want to run this by me?
2 lifesavers are better than 1.
Reese Wakefield is a deserter.
I know he's let us down in the past, but people change. Emily did due diligence too. Come on.
Hey, guys, can I just, have 5 minutes? Just need to use the gents.
Can we go, please?
Still hides behind bravado when the stakes are high.
I fear they're higher than we know. From your assistants down in Security Lab Alpha.
You should see the other guy.
Security Lab Alpha.
Nat, is this my tech?
Yes.
How? I mean, nothing leaves or enters the lab without us knowing about it.
Emily and I will get to the bottom of that. You just get the nanocells, otherwise our life's work's gone.
All of the nanocells are inside of her?
It was a master batch. No duplicates were made. Good luck.
Woo! Oh my God, you guys are serious about your fashion.
Yeah, no more frumpy hazmat suits.
Pressure suits?
You'll see.
All right.
I figure if we're going to kill him, we may as well be nice to him.
Better changing facilities than in the Congo, eh?
Yeah. And Kindar.
We're going into space.
Vacuum conditions active.
Something like that.
Echo!
This vacuum acts as the last line of defense to prevent microbes from escaping the lab. The lack of air makes it sterile as hell.
Well, that's great on a microscopic level, but it could do with some physical barriers. How long have you worked here again?
"4 years last Wednesday. Yeah, it's been that long.
Just thinking about some of the stuff we saw.
I saw a whole other year's worth after you left.
You know, it wasn't just skydiving. I needed a reset. Try new things.
Learn anything that could help us today?
Hope not.
Vacuum conditions inactive.
Dr. Thomas Malkin, Dr. Everly North. This is Dr. Reese Wakefield. He'll be assisting us today.
Cool ponytail.
Let me take you to her.
Feels like we're at the centre of those dolls that go inside each other.
Matryoshka dolls.
Yeah. Russian, aren't they? So what's your story then, Malkin?
I've wanted to assist Dr. Tennant since I saw a talk at the Plains Summit about the extracellular matrix and lattice in stem cells.
Holy shit. It's attacking the bone structure.
We've never seen anything like it.
I have a sample of her blood under the microscope.
Guys, this is my tech. The nanocells are inside her. But they're unfinished. There's no off switch, so they're just coursing through her body, producing excess bone and blood.
But how could she have contracted them?
From a spillage, maybe.
They barely survive for 2 minutes once they're exposed to air, and she didn't have the authorization to access them. Someone's put them in her. No, leave it in, Claire. You need it.
Feels fucking weird.
You a terrorist?
It'd be a terrible one if I was. I did this for Mina.
What's Mina?
Terrorist organisation.
Please stop that, please.
Look, how many times have we seen a lone wolf release pathogens into the air?
Nanocells aren't airborne. They can only be transferred via blood-to-blood contact. Answer call.
Bioterrorism suspect named as Clare Mahek, a Kendarian intern at Kensington.
TV off. Tell me you can retrieve her nanocells.
Not directly. We'd need to extract a large blood sample to keep them active. From there, I'll use that as a roadmap to recreate the master batch.
Seems simple enough. She has plenty of blood to spare.
Not exactly. Her new bone matter is consuming her body's resources at an accelerated rate. If I remove that much blood in one go, she'll die.
And if she dies before you extract her blood?
Without a living host, the nanocells will just dissipate.
Au revoir, nanocells.
So either way she dies. Okay. Amy, we're gonna have to go for the option where we retain our asset.
Natalie, I can't just...
I'll get back to you. End call.
What should we do, Doctor?
Set up for a full blood diagnostic. There has to be a way to get the nanocells out of her safely. Dr. Wakefield, please replace her IV. I can't risk any outside contamination.
Sure thing. Dr. Tennant. Need to replace this, okay?
You know, it's...
Bite me.
Okay, I guess the mask makes sense in case she coughs up blood, but I don't think they need that hermetically sealed like they do.
Whoa. Shit, sorry. A little rusty, you know what I mean? And don't go anywhere.
Who delivered this crate?
Oh, it was here when we arrived this morning.
Well, it's in the way. It needs to be moved. Dr. Malkin, can you move this crate for me, please?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Dr. North! Dr. North! I'm sorry, my shoulder's playing up. Do you mind? Cheers.
Oh my God!
Dr. North?
Help me!
It's not personal.
Help me!
Reese!
I'm good. Check on Dr. North.
Dr. North? Dr. North, doors.
You know, I don't think we ever use a table either.
We're gonna save you, okay?
Liar!
I knew there was something off about Malkin. What kind of a scientist has a fucking ponytail? Ah! Oh, thank you.
You're fine.
Is Claire all right?
I'm currently the safest person in this room.
Good enough for me.
Why are we in lockdown mode?
It's detecting the poison from the acid bomb. It won't be in the air for much longer.
Thanks for that.
Call Natalie Kensington. Emily, where's Natalie? There's been an incident in the lab.
Yeah, I can see that, and the biosecurity's kicked in.
I need Natalie on the line right now. I don't care who she's with.
Yeah, okay, she's in her office. I'll call you right back. End call.
Okay. First things first, let's get this cleaned up. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
You know, at least they're consistent with
Don't go anywhere.
the white and orange theming around here. You know, the orange chairs and then the white and orange jumpsuits.
No first aid kit.
Well, that needs to come out one way or another.
Kensington could have at least left us some of her expensive whiskey. Ah! Oh, this is gonna stink.
What does the sign say on an out-of-business brothel?
Eh? Ah! Ah! Oh!
Beat it, we're closed.
Oh. Fuck off.
I have to clean this wound.
No, it'll be fine. We've got bigger fish to fry.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
Wait here. I'm gonna go see if there's something in the intensive lab.
Look, Amy, it's fine. Look, we need to figure out what
I
the
feel
fuck is
like
going on.
disinfectant is prudent. Not even just disinfectant, but something to cleanse the wound with. Because, you know, if Malkin, he used an acid bomb, so who's to say he didn't coat his knife with poison, although it'd probably be too late if he did coat it with poison.
Can anyone hear me?
Alright, well, Claire.
Amy!
Just a sec, Grace.
Or Reese.
Thought you'd gone quiet over here.
Your nanocells don't like my chat either.
Well, I did mold them in my image.
That makes sense. Bunch of mini-controlling bitches inside me.
Look, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you. I've dealt with worse odds before.
Really?
Really. You need to comply, though. Whatever it is that's going on, if you know anything, please tell me.
Maybe.
I can work with maybe. Hold strong.
It's just like Yemen.
Don't remind me.
Okay, I was wondering what those bottles were. You could barely make it out, but it's a
No.
eye wash station.
That came from the
So
boy.
that'd just be distilled water.
hell is that?
It must be coming from beyond the walls.
Is there any security cameras we can check?
On the computer, but I don't know how. My assistants did that.
All right, would you mind? Thank you. Right, got it. These are the security cameras in the void. Shit on the RE. The cavalry?
In masks?
What's the rumbling, though? Sound doesn't travel in a vacuum.
Shit, they've deactivated the vacuum.
No prizes for guessing who the brains of this operation is.
God bless those security walls, eh?
This is impossible. They would need unprecedented access to our security systems to be doing this.
They're her damn cavalry. Look, they're Kandarian too. I knew you were part of something bigger.
Racist.
Us all together because they have the same features. Big eyes and big lips too. The divisions in my country are complex. Those bunch are not from my team.
And now they're fucking with us.
Answer call.
Amy, what's going on down there?
You've been infiltrated, Kensington. Dr. Malcolm was a plant. Thanks to him, Dr. North is dead, and so are my dreams of becoming a professional footballer.
But you killed Malkin.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Emily checked security footage from the lab.
I mean, does privacy even exist around here?
There are 3 masked intruders in the void, and they're armed.
They've deactivated the vacuum and bypassed the security wall.
I'm still alive. Make sure she knows that.
Biosecurity is still enabled, so you are safe no matter what.
Well, unless they open the door with that magic laptop.
I'll get onto this intruder situation.
Oh, well, not that I'm not grateful, but why is lockdown mode still active? The poison from the acid bomb has dissipated and the bioprotector is containing Claire's infection.
It must be detecting something else. The safety of London is paramount. We can't risk a bug getting into the city. Amy, you need to extract Claire's blood, especially if the intruders have come for her. The nanocells cannot fall into the wrong hands.
Well, there's an easy way to prevent that. We smoke Claire.
No!
End call. Wow. Still can't keep your cool under pressure.
She's responsible for this.
That makes no sense. We're her only hope at retrieving the nanocells.
Yeah, she's going to let us extract the nanocells and then kill us by gunfire.
Wow. Bleak much?
All right, look, Parker Kaplani designed this lab, right? Do you think he built an escape route, a back door, anything?
I don't know. We'd have to ask him ourselves.
Yoo-hoo.
What now, Claire?
Can you move the dead people?
Now that she mentions it.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this one?
Enough with the Natalie theories.
Remember those new skills I was telling you about? Well, advanced computing is one of them. Programming, coding.
Hacking?
I prefer the term unsolicited browsing. Yeah, no, sorry. Hacking is better. Look, I know you two are besties, but I find Natalie a bit... meh. Let's access her camera. Give her a little listen.
This is how scientists get killed, you know. Where did you learn to do this?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Ready?
Wait, we shouldn't...
Look, if she's got nothing to hide, what's the issue? We're in this together. We need to cooperate if we're going to survive.
Go ahead.
The 3 intruders in the void have managed to lock every lift and door giving us access down there.
Whatever they've done has caused electrical blips throughout the entire building. There are questions.
Have the security idiots announce an upgrade gone awry? No one can think this Clare situation's any more serious than it already is.
This seems planned, Natalie. There must be more traitors in our midst.
Emily, please. 2 people are trapped in that lab with our prized asset. They are our priority. Announce the security upgrade.
Better clear the airways in case she calls.
Who could the traitors be working for?
Let's ask the original.
Claire,
Amy,
what do you and your friends want?
I'm not an espionage mastermind. They aren't with me.
So how did all the nanocells end up inside you?
Isn't that totally obvious? You should listen to Professor Xavier over there.
About what?
Kensington.
So she put them in you?
No. Not me.
I will say from the previous scene, it makes it pretty obvious that despite Kensington saying, oh, the people are our highest priority, it seems like she's more interested in saving face over this incident than actually helping her people. Which, you know, definitely becomes evident later. Likewise, I see Claire doing a little foreshadowing here, saying
How long have you been at the complex?
Kensington didn't put him in her.
A year. We've always had passing conversations on higher floors, but I don't think you remember. I always wanted to work in this lab with you.
Well, here we are. Claire, come on. Just tell me what's happening so that I can help you.
I got them all. Mina.
Who's Mina? Claire.
She's about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Ready for more cryptic bullshit?
Answer call.
Guys, you were right about the intruders. They've sabotaged the system and have electronically barricaded themselves in the void.
Yeah. Tell us something we don't know, please.
How are they bypassing our security system so easily?
Kensington Corporation's stock plummets amidst
TV
links to...
off. Rescue plans are being made.
Well, have you contacted Parker Kaplani? He designed the lab. He'll know how to get us out of here.
We've been trying, but he could be anywhere on the planet right now.
Parker has no compunctions about who he builds labs for, as long as he pays quote. Excuse me.
Emily, wait. Please. Give us something. Help us.
Dr. Malkin, the 3 intruders in the void, Claire, they all infiltrated the complex expertly.
What, another country in the space race, or?
Possibly. Well, they might be trying to steal the nanocells or destroy them. I'm going to move heaven and earth to try and get hold of Parker.
Thank you, Emily.
End call.
Whatever they're doing up there, we need to come up with some ideas of our own.
Is there anything else you can do in the computer system?
I can hack the communication lines, get in touch with Parker Kaplani myself.
Okay, awesome. You do that. I'm gonna look for a way out of here. Are you okay?
I think the air's getting stale down here.
No, that's impossible. Even in lockdown mode, there's always a steady supply of oxygen.
Lost something?
Welcome back, Sleeping Beauty. I need something to get me past that vent cover.
Still pains me that the crude option is always the correct one for this.
Always wished I was taller.
Amy, do you need a hand? See, even with one leg, Wakefield is still the MVP.
Most vanishing person?
Ooh.
Sorry, that was harsh.
No, you've grown some weight. I'm proud. Come on then. Sit. Oh, be careful. Sit, that's good. Yeah, okay.
Can you put this back?
Yeah, I got it.
Like, I think you could have just thrown the microscope at that point.
Got it? Yeah, I got it.
It's probably going to need, you know, a rebuild or something after that.
You going in or not?
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, up to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Reese, the vent continues behind the oxygen tank.
Can you squeeze past it?
Only one way to find out.
That laser just seems so pointless.
Made it.
That's excellent news. I thought you were going to get stuck.
I think there's something further on. Shit.
Oh, that's cool. She cuts her finger with either approach, so that way they can reuse that footage later of her patching up her finger.
Careful.
Oh, it's quite cute, matching wounds. I mean, mine is slightly more impressive.
Mine put both of yours to shame.
I hate her. So, anything else of note up there?
Just a storeroom full of broken glass and... What's his deal?
There's only one wall left between them and the lab door.
Please tell me you got hold of Parker.
Negative. I got a hold of the CCTV footage from the past 24 hours.
Okay. Sift through it, see if there's anything helpful.
Roger that. Fucking sneaky bastard.
Wait. Claire got access to the lab?
Was that your master batch?
How did she get that level of clearance on her ID card?
Wait, what were you injected yourself? Why didn't the lab shut down?
The nanocells need time to diffuse in the bloodstream.
I was able to get out of the complex before feeling the effects.
What the fuck is she doing in the storeroom?
I destroyed all the duplicate nanocells too.
What? I didn't authorize any duplicates.
She had waited to inject herself
stealing the master batch
till
from employees
after
to
she
replicate?
injected herself.
Who?
Maybe
Who was
she
it?
could
Was it
have
the Russians?
No, I was heading to
made it to
MI6.
MI6.
Oh, fucking impeccable timing as always.
MI6? Why were you taking them there, Claire?
Go!
Parker. We got a hold of Parker.
Half true. I was already en route. I get alerted every time shit hits the fan in one of my labs.
We also have the identities of the 3 intruders. Sending them through.
These guys.
Machine
They're
gun
from last
intruder,
year's
laptop
batch of
intruder.
Kandarian interns.
Sleepers, like Malkin.
Yeah. Guys. There's one security wall between them and us. What have you got?
What are our best options, Parker?
I need 10 more minutes to study these blueprints. That lab was built to contain world-altering alchemy. So excuse me if backdoors weren't part of my thinking.
Amy.
End call.
Reese.
What? Do you want to listen to a fucking bullshit about nanocells again? We've got 10 minutes to think without all that shit.
Look, I didn't want to hand this over. It's not meant for you, but fuck it. You need to see the truth about Kensington and Kinder.
What is it?
Just watch.
Careful, Amy.
Always.
Wait. This is really lame. Could you hold my hand? Please. I'm just really scared. Go on. Watch.
Two files. Kensington and Picnic. Which one do you want to watch?
If this gets out, we'll be answering to the UN.
Kensington, Ma. What's the problem? We quashed uprising villages, and you got human trials to assess your technology. To burn one stone.
3 whole villages.
Your scientists need not know how the data was acquired. The Supreme Leader is a man of discretion. We trust you are the same.
Most certainly.
Make sure of it, or we will.
I think my mind's thinking the same thing as yours, so do you really want to watch the other video?
Play it. Please.
You sure?
Look! You've forgotten the wine but remembered your phone. Typical.
Mina's mad at me these days. Well, I'm sorry I forgot the wine, okay?
Yeah.
Raw onion bhajis, egg mayo, tomatoes.
Claire takes too many selfies in London.
Not that much. Look, I'm showing the surroundings. Look how pretty this grass is. Come on, let's take a picture. Look at the camera. Smile.
You see, the Kandarian government and Natalie Kensington experimented with the own nanocells on my people, my village, my parents, my sister Mina. They were all killed for opposing the dictatorship.
Natalie was making duplicates of the master badge behind my back. My tech killed people.
And you were taking all the evidence to MI6? In that USB and in your veins?
Now the Supreme Leader has activated a sleeper cell in the complex to cover his tracks.
Yeah, not to mention Natalie's. Why didn't you tell us this before?
I didn't trust you.
Reject call. Amy, we need to take a minute and think about this, okay?
I'm fine, I promise.
Hey, look. I know a rash decision when I see one.
Are you not going to expose Natalie? After what you've just seen?
We need to deal with our current predicament. Plus, I really need the toilet again. Would you believe this isn't the weirdest place I've taken a shit?
Do you need me to stay and help you?
No, you're fine, you're spared.
I'll be sitting outside.
Okay.
Hey, if we get out of here, will you quit like you said?
Pass. I never thought I'd have to answer that question.
Oh, you do the right thing, you always do.
A habit I wish I had.
Well, it might have rubbed off on you if you'd stuck around. Why'd you leave, Reese?
The absurdity. Not knowing whether...
Saving someone was the right thing to do if it condemned them to a life of pain.
It's too much for me.
A coward isn't the man for you anyway.
That wasn't your call to make. We were a team.
Hindsight's a bitch, eh? Heard of Mr. Cracking Fortnite in Eritrea?
Where can I sign up for this war-torn world tour you guys were on?
Enough with the wisecracks, Claire. I'm not in the mood.
I know how you feel, Amy.
You lost people that you love. My feelings are trivial compared to yours.
The sense of betrayal.
Come on, give us a break.
I meant Natalie. It was a dream come true, getting an internship here. A village girl from Kindar, coming to London, to work, to live, to love. Funny story. On my first day here, I was super late because I thought there was a station in the complex. Turns out I was looking at the tourist tube map. with disused and unfinished stations.
Yeah, that's right. They half-built a station under the complex.
Tabitha Greens.
We're so far underground, we must be right on top of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right, Claire. Thank you.
Anytime. What did I say?
We can't go across the void. We tried going up into the vents, but we haven't tried going down. To Tabitha Greens.
You need an access point.
We might have one. Reese is sitting on it.
What do you after now?
I need something that will remove the entire toilet quickly.
Chemistry. Because science, fuck yeah.
You're gonna have to get your hands dirty.
Not necessarily. We're at the lowest point of the complex, so Tabitha Greens must be right below us.
Yeah, okay, Amy, but there's a toilet in the way.
Not for long.
Potassium. Amy.
My favorite ever chemistry lesson was when the teacher put a small piece of potassium in water. I always wanted to see what a full block would do.
I feel like you could have wheeled him further away.
Oh, you are positively insane.
So now the big question, how far below us is Tabitha Greens?
Looks deep. I'll go check it out.
I like how they have K-Corp branded soap.
Hey, Reese, can you help me with something?
Easy does it. Should have used his ponytail. He'd be at the bottom by now. Oh, whoa! Ah! He sounds fine.
You could actually see there that, in addition to the screen, he was grabbing at their legs too, so.
They're going to shoot their way in.
Their bullets won't dent these doors. They were built to withstand much more than that. The Void's last resort defense mechanism is the kicker. When it detects a rogue pathogen, it generates a white heat flash to eliminate the threat.
God, that would take so long to actually spool up.
She's already hardwired into the system. We are fucking fucked. Answer call.
Guys, the intruders are almost in, and we know why they're here.
Parker, what options have we got?
Enough! While Parker was accessing the lab security mainframe for bypasses, we saw records of who gained entry in the last 24 hours.
Claire entered using someone else's ID credentials.
Yours, Amy.
That's impossible. I've got my ID card right here.
Amy didn't help me. I snuck into her office and I copied her credentials off a computer. You're the liar, Natalie.
You don't have a voice here, Claire.
But we know about Kindar.
Reese.
We have proof. Lots.
Nonsense.
Look, the intruders are Natalie and Kindar's way of making sure that we die with their dirty little secret. We know that you hack your own security, Natalie.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, your cybersecurity sucks. Even Reese hacked in easily.
Reese has been hacking the system.
He isn't an employee here, is he? What's your story, buddy?
He spent the last few years bouncing between pharma companies around the world. A mercenary. Whose side are you on, Wakefield?
You know what? Fuck this.
Everyone, calm down. All I know is that if they get in, the nanocells are gone forever. Natalie, please.
Look, we aren't traitors. Help us. Stall them, do something.
Amelia, regardless of what we think of each other right now, you're one of my closest friends. Parker?
So we're trusting these guys now?
Yes, we are.
Can the void jam electronics?
Negative.
Could you reinitialize the vacuum? Two of them aren't wearing helmets.
I can't. They've locked us out.
Reese could. His computer down there is hardwired into the system.
All right.
Okay, talk me through it as fast as you can.
Help, baby! Help! Help!
What's going on, Claire?
Something wrong. My heart.
What a useful diagnostic display.
Aren't you going to wear a mask?
No vitals or anything, just severe destabilization. I don't really get why you'd ever go by the door. I don't imagine that would do anything useful. It's just, okay, you stand there, you look out, you see him shooting at the door and hacking their way in. Congratulations, you did nothing.
Did Parker tell you how to turn the vacuum back on?
He did.
Not so smug now, are you?
We're not out of the woods yet. All right, they're still unlocking the door. 1 down, 2 to go.
Come on.
Suffocate, you bastards.
Call Natalie Kensington.
You're okay. Answer call. Oh, thank God.
We saw the lab door didn't open. Good work, Wakefield.
Appreciate the guidance, Parker.
Thanks for the lead, Natalie. There's still an armed intruder out there. Parker, what else do you have for us?
I could go for 90's internet, unplug the lab, plug it back in. That would kill lockdown mode and the vacuum for 60 seconds. You guys can then escape before everything initializes. Emily has a security team poised to handle the last intruder.
No, that's a shit plan. He's standing right outside the door. Fucking security team of sprinters wouldn't make it down before he wastes us.
He's right, Parker.
It's a calculated risk worth taking.
Okay, well, when could you do this?
Whenever you're
When you get Claire's blood.
Fuck, Natalie.
Yes, I know.
It will kill her, but she's gonna die anyway.
She'd be sacrificing herself to save
Millions. Think, Amy.
We can't start over again. This has been our lives for the past 4 years. We're not the only country trying for nanocells.
I'm not a murderer.
You're a monster, Kensington.
Just take the blood, Amy.
Time is running out. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
End call.
We're trapped in a corner here, Emmy.
There has to be another way that doesn't involve killing Claire.
There isn't. We're trapped.
Yeah, by Natalie. The lab's in lockdown mode because she ordered it. There's no other chemical threat outside of Claire's bioprotector.
Yeah, there is. Actually.
How?
Should have brushed up on my needle handling. Look, this is a Mexican standoff we're going to lose. It won't be long until I'm like Claire, and eventually the oxygen will run out, so Parker's crazy plan of opening that door is our only hope.
You've changed your tune. Maybe Natalie will rescue us.
Yeah, you want to bet? All the evidence of her actions in Kindar is down here. The nanocells are our only leverage. Take her blood, however much you need.
Claire, please give me your arm.
I thought you were different.
Claire. Your arm.
Tell me honestly. Can you save me?
There's almost no chance of it. Your internal physiology is completely changed, and I can't predict what's gonna happen.
You're weak.
Look, I don't even know if I'm gonna survive this. But if I do, I promise you that...
Stop! I've got enough.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't stick it in. That's what she said.
Reese.
Just close the bioprotector. Claire can live to fight another day. It's about time I contributed an escape plan.
What?
While Parker was talking me through the vacuum reset, I realised that a full lab reset wouldn't be much different. We don't need those pricks upstairs.
But if you reset the lab, they'll be alerted.
That's where things get creative. I hacked into the lab security camera and recorded the last 3 minutes of you preparing to extract Claire's blood. I can output that 3 minutes of footage onto their security feed. While you escape, they'll think you're following orders.
How did you come up with this?
Sorry to move in.
Okay, but what about our last remaining obstacle outside? And why are you speaking in the second person?
I'm going to take him out. I'm infected. As soon as I step into the void, that heat flash will trigger.
Reese, you've lost it.
If I die in here, lockdown mode ends and he gets in. If I die out there, so does he, and you have a chance. I've been the weak link. It's time to become an asset. Just take Claire, run, and save her.
Please. Come on, there's
No, look, I chose this, okay? And that's how you make a life. Every single choice along the way counts.
Oh, there's some fourth wall breaking there.
I fucking hate you.
You know, I went back to that beach in Kindar to face it. The boy was there. Tell him. Told me that he'd got into his university football team. I'm sorry for leaving you. Get back. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to kiss anyone carrying a life-threatening pathogen? I appreciate the sentiment, though.
Considering the very, very small amount he would have been infected with, he's deteriorating very rapidly.
Wait!
What is it, Claire?
Switch places with me, Reese. At this stage, you have a far better chance of surviving than I do. Come on. You have all the evidence against Kensington. Make sure the world sees it.
No, Claire, I'll do it.
Drop it. The bioprotector will stop the lab detecting your infection, and you two can escape. Come on!
You know, I haven't actually... Oh, there it is. I just wanted to check our stats real quick. Oh, hey, Malkin hated us. Good for him. So... Okay.
No, Claire. You're under our care. It's our duty to do everything we can to save your life.
Please, listen to me.
Reset the lab, Dr. Wakefield.
Did you do that, Parker?
No. I'm sitting here.
Chemical threat detected. Heat flash initiated.
You would have had to have had that door closed the entire time.
Nice work, Dr. Wakefield.
All looks good to me.
Yeah. She's going to get the nanocells. Well done, Amy. I wouldn't have.
What was that? Nothing? Three minutes.
Well, she only takes the pistol if Reese is in there to egg her on.
I'm gonna lift your legs, Claire.
Oh
Okay,
God,
one,
look at her
two,
back.
three. Okay, easy. Easy. Okay, got it? I'm gonna change back into my clothes too. This lab suit will draw too much attention. I can't stand. I'm gonna run to the disabled toilet. They have a fold-up wheelchair. Just stay here.
Have you ever fired a gun before? Amy?
More times than I wish. War's own life.
Ever shot someone?
No. No, it was mainly panic fire, but I know how to pull a trigger. Good enough?
Not really.
Did that actually... Oh, that helped a little. Okay.
Whatever happens, don't let Kensington take me again. Please.
I won't let that happen. I promise. Emily wasn't bluffing about the security team.
Well, except they were not positioned to intercept the intruders.
There's a back way up ahead. That's our best bet.
Natalie's office is up there. She has to pay for what she's done.
No, that's for MI6 to do.
Yeah, because escaping really worked it well for you last time.
Okay, so that is how you get over there.
What the fuck?
Security footage.
Trickery by Wakefield. He's good.
Yeah, he was. Natalie, step away from the panic button under your desk.
Amy, I can sense you want to negotiate. Claire, are you okay?
Fuck off.
What do you want?
For someone to be accountable for all this.
Raise the stakes or... Okay. Not what I wanted to do.
Amy, what are you doing?
Amy.
Dr. Malkin and the 3 interns were sleepers, activated by the Kandarian government. Claire's actions threatened to expose the human testing their leader allowed Natalie to do on villages that opposed him.
You are making very outlandish claims, Amy.
What makes you think that anyone in this room had anything to do with this?
Only the people here have the power to facilitate that level of infiltration.
You're right. Emily hired Malkin and selected the interns.
What? How can you question my loyalty? I went to Kindar to cover your tracks.
Admit it. Admit it. Claire, I did a deal with Kindar. I'm ashamed, but it was all in the name of this miracle tech. Can't you see that?
She's behind all of this. Kill her.
Why are you discounting Claire? Maybe she paid us all in the name of her supreme leader.
More likely the Supreme Leader has bought you, Parker.
Amy, you're not a murderer. And you did hire Malkin. You're the one that's you're the one that's lying on you.
This ends here. I'm sorry, Natalie, you deserve this. How much money was Kindar paying you?
Does it matter anymore? Who are you working for?
I cut a deal with the Secret Service once I found out about Natalie's actions.
You knew.
Wait, what?
Anything that happens in the lab, I know about. Of course, I found out that Natalie had made duplicates of the master batch, so I informed MI6, and they were going to arrest her once I delivered the nanocells, in the interests of public safety. And then you happened.
No organization would use technology this powerful solely for good. It's not how the world works.
After what I've seen today, I think you're right. I promise, the world will know about you and your family.
Ouch.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot. I'm with MI6. I'm gonna grab my identification. See? I have evidence Natalie Kensington committed human rights violations in Kindar. Okay, arrest me, do whatever, just make sure the authorities see this.
Well, that was an interesting twist that I wasn't quite expecting there. She, guess I'm not quite sure what her grand strategy was. It's like, okay, you fooled everyone, but, to what end? Oh, I suppose to a certain extent it makes sense because, yeah, because of the constant surveillance in the lab, so she had to play the fool. And a very good one. And she had to cover up for Claire fucking up her plans. I guess that kind of explains how you can the changes in her personality you can get by doing the different playthroughs too. You know, is how good as she is at her acting essentially, which makes you wonder how she really felt about Dr. Reese, if she was that good at pretending at not knowing about anything. Well, I suppose she didn't know what Claire did. She just said she knew about the file, so yeah, that all kind of makes sense in retrospect. But I feel like, you know, other than completionists, the only other people who would generally see this ending too are people who just hated Reese and wanted to kill him. But that was definitely an interesting ending. I like how he used the laptop intruder, handgun intruder. It's like, what, you don't have names for these people? You did hire them and have them working for you for a year. And really, there are that many armed guards, huh? I thought there were just 3. Maybe 5 if they just used extras for for Emily's entourage. But yeah, that was interesting. I will note one thing that I thought about is what Claire did, copying Amy's security credentials from a computer. That would never happen in real life, because you can't. That's just not the way how corporations work, or even how governments would work. security is supposed to be controlled independently. It's their own little department or service. I can say, at least when I worked for a very large company, you did not have any control over your security. It was actually kind of cool. It was all linked online too, so you could request access to a building online, and then they would basically push an update to the buildings to, if they approved it, the building would then recognize your ID. So, it's kind of a cool system. But yeah, she wouldn't be able to just, I'm going to print off a new ID card. So this is how you end up killing everyone. I could definitely see how you would kill everyone. And I guess we can do, just real quick, I'm going to skip through everything and try to get the
Kindar is at the Kensington.
Okay, he doesn't matter. Let's go.
It's an emergency.
Drone. Yeah, in this run I'm not gonna risk it, just because I am curious to know what would happen if you went with Reese, but fuck you, Malkin.
Can anyone hear me?
Cooperate if we're going to survive.
That Reese hack, for all the good that does.
Ready for more?
Boo, 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 boo. Crude. Proceed with caution. Wow, this goes really fast when you, Oops. Did I... good enough. Chemistry. Big.
Whose side do you want?
Focus.
Help me!
Go through all this.
Stop!
What?
It's time to become an asset.
Wait!
Alright, sacrifice Reese. I think that's... Oh, right, calming. Raise the stakes. Other option. Which is the same thing. So why is it an option?
What are you doing?
Dr. Malkin and the 3 interns were sleepers.
Okay, so... What if we choose a different person? I'm just kind of curious. Because he does have a gun.
Parker!
It was just business, Natty.
Amy, don't worry, I can cover...
So it seems like no matter what you choose, all 3 die. I mean, maybe if you started with Emily, Parker would cap you too.
How much money was Kindar paying you?
Because it seems she just works her way.
Does it matter anymore? Who are you working for?
It's like, wow, you got what you wanted, and you're crying.
I cut a deal with the Secret Service.
But now let's see what the other choice does, other than obviously kill her.
I promise, the world will know about you and your family. Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot. I'm with MI6. I'm gonna grab my identification. See? I have evidence Natalie Kensington committed human rights violations in Kindar. Okay, arrest me, do whatever, just make sure the authorities see this.
So I guess the implication here that I'm getting is if you wanted to kill everyone, I'd probably have to select Amy, since it seems like she'd just go through and kill everyone anyways, but then just commit suicide, I'm guessing. But because that is an achievement to kill everyone in this game, and I'm kind of seeing how that one works now. But obviously, yeah, same ending, but with Claire dead now, so didn't change that much. I was wondering if, you know, depending on that achievement, maybe if you kill her, you have the option to become distraught and kill yourself, or, you know, provoke the armed guards in such a way like, she's not wearing her seatbelt. That's dangerous. Very naughty. Someone ticket her. But, you know, always wear a seatbelt, kids. Apparently, Parker didn't like being shot. Who would have guessed? But anyways, that was the, I think that's all the big endings. Certainly all the endings that could be considered good in any sort of context. You know, you running to MI6 with the data and potentially saving, well, I think Claire's still dead. Reese, you might be able to save, maybe, but they leave that kind of open. And honestly, I wouldn't put it past, I mean, I don't think they need any real expertise to save these nanocells. It sounds like all they gotta do is just suck the blood out and put it in a container, so, you know, it's quite possible they could have done that while she was busy reporting to her superiors at MI6, but yeah, in any case, that was the complex. I think this will wrap it up for this series. Not 100% completionist, but honestly, I also don't feel like sitting through this game anymore, just because it's so long, and there's so little opportunity to actually comment because of all the dialogue, and there's very little you can actually change. Like, the other endings, I can guess them right now. One, death by laser. One, the kill everyone one. I don't know about the last ending, but we've got a good chunk of the scenes, so I thought read bravery is brutality for a second, which would have been an interesting trait to have, but all in all, it was an interesting little game, I think, with a little bit of replayability, but as you can see, it quickly runs out because the bulk of it is generally the same. But yeah, that's the complex. So after this, we can look forward to a nice, relaxing, amusing break with Stubbs the zombie. So, which in a way seems fitting. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned, everyone, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.